Rachel got the rebound that came out and kind of just landed right at me. I took a touch and shot it. That's basically it. Yeah, it was hard. I feel it a lot. It's kind of in my stomach. It makes me, never feels good. Losing never feels good, especially in front of 17,000 fans and against the first place team, whom I think we were better than a lot of the game today. The goals, I think, especially the last two, are replaying a lot in my mind because they came down my side of the field, and I think that I had a lot of responsibility in them. So, but that sucked. Yeah, definitely. That's always a challenge with, the game that you have to win, a game that you feel desperate to win. When you're throwing the kitchen sink at them, you become exposed, and that always makes it harder. Rachel Buehler was incredible today. She was flying. She was flying as a center back who's getting in the attack and has an assist, and is crossing in the 95th minute. I mean, that's insane. So it's not a lack of heart from most of our players. But we're just not there yet. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't think that it's a fluky thing, because when we come here, we want to play for our fans. We have the best fans in the world, and that gives a 12th man to us, So I don't really think that, I don't know if I can explain why we've been able to get wins that way and not here. Maybe other teams feel like when they come here they want to, dislodge us at home. I don't know, that's something that we need to be prepared for.
And given...
Yeah, I mean, we need to move on past this game. Right now I think everybody's feeling it, and we'll give it an hour. But we leave tomorrow morning bright and early, and we got to get on to the next game, and we have to win the last three. So, that's what it comes down to. You got to, it's always asking what's next, no matter what. What's next? What's next? If we would have won this game, we would still be saying, we'd still be waking up at 5 a.m. tomorrow to get on the road and say what's next. So that's kind of the mentality. Going into the match, we, the key point was we got to win. We have to be desperate to win, balls to the wall, sort of, got to get 3 points, and it was the same at halftime. And it was the same, I think it was the same to the end for most of us. And now after the game, like I said, we're still, right now we're still in second place. We have to win out. So that's the new mentality, like I said, what's next?
Do you feel like you saw that desperation from your team today?
From most of us. Most of us. Yeah.
What do you mean by most of us? What do you mean?
I think that, in the last couple minutes there was definitely, I think some of us were in that zone, some of us were pressing, and some of us just, weren't there yet. And I think that's, there's been a little bit of a separation in our team, and that's kind of why we've struggled in the past. But we're trying, I think that we've collectively gotten better, and I hope that, our results are showing that. For the most part, I think that they are. Our performance is showing better, and that's a positive. That's the one thing that we can take away.
That's been there all year?
Yeah, I mean, I thought at points today was the best soccer we've played at points. And the result doesn't show it, and that's unfortunate, but that's kind of, that's sports for you. I wear this crest over my heart with pride. This is my home, and I play for this city because it's a part of me, and I feel passionately about it, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's supported us from the beginning, who's made this happen, because it's incredible. I mean, it's unlike any other place in the world, and I've, a lot of us have played at the highest levels, and there's nothing like this. Playing for your city. It's a community, and everybody's behind you, and looking around today. And the sign before saying superheroes, that's kind of how we feel, and you guys have made us feel that way, so it's incredible. It's an incredible feeling. Thank you.
Lauren Holiday, I mean, no question about it, she's a world-class player. She's proven it time and time again. She's having a fantastic season. In my opinion, she's been, if not the best, certainly one of the best players in the league this year. She's scoring goals. She's setting up goals. I mean, she's just a fantastic player, and we didn't do a good enough job stopping her. there's no replacing Becky Edwards. I think Allie Long has done a fantastic job. She's a very different type of player than Becky Edwards, and she plays the position differently, but there's no replacing her. You can't replace Becky Edwards.
I think everybody's really disappointed. I mean, last official home game of the season, and amazing fan turnout tonight, and we really wanted the win, for playoffs, standings, and home bid and all of that stuff. So yeah, we're really disappointed. And I think, for the most part, we did well at times, but she also is just, one of those special players that can make things happen. And I think, she is very good and did make a few things happen at times, for sure. Yeah, I agree. I think that as a backline, we could probably be a little more aggressive at times, and we just got to work on that, that kind of mindset and style of play a little bit more. It's an odd stat, for sure. I mean, I think part of it is, when playing in this environment, I think not only are we really excited, but all the teams are really excited. I think every team kind of plays their best games against us here because they don't get to experience this week in and week out. And while we really value that, I think they're also playing their A game and are pumped and doing some, special things out there.